No. 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 No.
I'm literally dying right now. Oh no. Eat the cake! Eat the cake! Hurry up! Let's go! Cake's what makes us big, right?
Don't tell me you forgot about me.
Squish. We killed Charlie. Don't tell Corpse we killed Charlie.
Oh, Rambo. Happy birthday to you.
Running away.
Happy birthday
Running away.
to
Running
you.
away. Goodbye.
Happy birthday, dear Rambo. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Bulby.
Of course.
And we want to keep the same color, and it does, again, unnerve me that these things do not perfectly line up.
Diggy bone, diggy bone. Gotta get your diggy bone.
Ugh. Disney, I need you to fix your grid. You really need to fix your grid here, please and thanks. Alright, I think instead of having the chandelier in the center of the
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Here you go. Have a num-num. Have another num-num. Look how happy he gets. Here's another one.
Walking second place medal.
Number
He changes
44.
colors because.
44, that's me!
Uh-oh. Booger. I've got 2 more for you. That one there that I just put down and 1 more.
Diggy bone, diggy bone. Diggy bone, diggy bone. Gotta get your diggy bone.
Oh my god. Go burn the voodoo doll. Alright, let's all 4 go in this.
No.
First person goes in dies.
I need a vacuum.
She can't get all 4.
You can.
I told you the first person goes in dies.
Shut up, dog. Thank you. Jeez.
No! 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 What's happening? No! My boat! Oh no! My boat! It's dead!
My boat. My boat.
It's dead! Oh no! Oh no! My boat! Somebody help me! I don't know where I am! Help me! I've lost all my treasure! Diggy bone, diggy bone. Gotta get your diggy
Alright, so you see those scratch marks?
Oh, come here.
All those you shouldn't have the artifact.
Come here, Rainbow.
Come here where?
Oh, hi.
Well.
Hi, Ichi.
Howdy, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be for you. What's up, everybody? How's it going? What you up to? Lily. Couldn't even type it. You're welcome, Lil. Thank you for offering to be a part of the mod squad. Too excited. Now Robo will get a little bit of a reprieve from being my only active mod. I hope your Tuesday has been going well, guys. I hope the rest of your weekend went well. It's been a couple of days since we hung out. What have I managed to do since we last hung out? Oh, I know. Emptied out the wall. All of the shelves on the wall are gone, guys. I took down the little single shelf. I took down the entertainment unit. The double shelf that was behind me is gone, and I actually also took down the Calyx shelf that my consoles were on. That is downstairs as well. But that's on the other wall. You guys can't really see over there. I mean, I guess you could. If I go like this, there used to be a shelf down there. It's gone now. But that's been my productivity. Been busy? Yeah, I'm trying my best to get stuff done before Robo and his son move out here. There's still more stuff that has to go downstairs. There's still also, I'm sorry, my hair is like all over the place right now. I've got the fan on, as you probably saw. I'm trying to get as much done moving stuff around for when they move in. That way we can like bring their stuff up here and finish taking my stuff downstairs and start rearranging and stuff. But we'll see how that actually goes. The days are counting down. The days are dwindling down. We're down to, including today, 2 streams. Before I go, guys. 2 streams, including today. And then you guys are gonna be without me for an entire week. I tried telling Luna that she's got to stream while I'm away, but she's going through her own stuff in life right now, so woohoo! Yeah, it's very exciting, Kate. It's very exciting. I don't think my dad's as excited as we are, but what will we do for a week? I tried telling Luna she had to stream. You guys will just have to hang out in the Discord instead. You guys will have to get together on the days that I normally stream, and you'll have to hop into the Discord server and someone can like play one of the VODs, and you guys can pretend like you're watching me stream. Or you could just watch them on UBTubi. That too. You guys can hop over to UBTubi. We'll be a bit lurky while I get my meds and stuff ready for work tomorrow. Do what you gotta do. Road streams? Yeah. I mean, we can, but the driver cannot have it in their hands. So you and I are going to have to go back and forth on who is holding the phone for streaming. We're also going to have to be a little careful with like not doxing where exactly we are, because I don't think anyone's going to follow us, but just in case, we don't want people following us. I'm exhausted. Yeah, you've been really busy helping your dad out with stuff since his injury, Lily. On another note though, I'm booking my ticket right now. The 2 weeks after I get back or we get back, I guess I should say, when we get him back here to my apartment to move him into my apartment, it's gonna be like sincere crunch time on work stuff. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not super sure how streams are going to go during that. Lurky turkey now. Do what you gotta do, Lukey. I still want to stream with you guys, but they might be lower energy streams during that period because we're going to be like super crunch time at work trying to finish our training and get us ready to go into squads before the summer ends. As of right now, the timeline is that they want to get everyone's qualifying mock trials done. Don't expect anything till mid-July/August. Got it. I still want to stream. I'm just, the energy is probably going to be lower because I'm going to be doing so much at work, but I need to have that reprieve of hanging out with you guys. So I still do want to stream with you guys. It's just the energy level might be a little low. And I just want to forewarn you guys about that because everything's going to be a little chaotic. I hope work goes well for you tomorrow. Yes, make sure that you're taking it easy, Lukey. You've been going through a lot of stress the past, like, 2 months. You need to take it easy yourself. Mock trials, man, they prep you so much more than my place, even if it is a little different position. Yeah, so... Hello! Hi, Kyle! We did our, what's called unit mock trials last week. You have to do a unit mock trial where it's literally diggy bone, diggy bone, diggy bone. It's quite literally just in front of the people in our unit. So it was in front of our corporal, our lieutenant, our training supervisor, and a minimal of 2 qualified examiners. That was our unit mock trial. But now we need to do our qualifying mock trial so that our building, like, because we're accredited, we have a it's called ANAB is who accredits us. It's the ANSI National Accreditation Board, and ANSI stands for the American National Standards Institute. They accredit our laboratory, which just means that we have to uphold our procedures to a certain standard. So they have us accredited, and so we need to make sure that we're getting our training done to the accreditation standards, and part of that accreditation is also actually making sure that everyone knows how to testify in court. So the building, like, high up, the highest person up the ladder in our building, he's not a commissioner. What is he? I don't know what his title is because there's a deputy commissioner below him, but he's not technically considered a commissioner. He's considered something else. He has to observe us and say, yes, you get to go work on real cases. You're a qualified examiner. Here's your stamp of approval, certificate, thingamajig. But so we have to run from start to end as if we're doing a real job. So they're going to, like, call us to a scene. They're gonna set up a scene that we then go out to. We have to process this fake scene from start to end as if we're the assigned and the assistant, because they want to see that we can do both jobs. We need to process all of the evidence they have for fingerprints, for DNA, make sure that everything is packaged properly, make sure that everything has been put onto the proper forms for submission. And then we need to, like, type up our reports and stuff for everything. And we need to submit that for review, which then will get submitted back to us if there's corrections that need to be made. And then we'll submit our final version of it. Because even real cases do get a peer review. So we'll get a little list of corrections to make to it before we submit it back to them. And then that'll be, like, the final form that's going to quote unquote court. It's fake court, obviously. But then we'll have to testify in front of a judge, an actual defense attorney, an actual district attorney. We'll have to testify in front of our corporal and our lieutenant, as well as the lieutenant for the other units. So there will be, like, 3 other lieutenants involved. We're going to have at least 2 examiners from every unit, so that'll be an additional 8 people there. And then you need the, like, board of, like, 3 or 4 people at the highest level in the building to be there as well to observe. And then you also need our quality assurance people there as well. So it's a really big deal. It usually takes up, like, 2 or 3 hours to do a single qualifying mock trial. And then hopefully they say, yes, you're approved, you're certified, you get to go, woohoo. And if they don't, then you have to go into 2 weeks of remedial training before you get to do the entire process all over again. Now, we should technically be able to get away with not doing the scene all over again, unless they say that something was wrong with how we processed the scene. But you do have to redo, like, the trial version of it. So, excuse me, before we can get into doing that, though, we have to do a, it's an oral test, so they're gonna have a panel of, like, 4 people that are gonna ask us questions, and it's a comprehensive exam, essentially, where they're just going to ask you, diggy bone, diggy bone. They're gonna ask you questions about all the different things that we do in the unit, and you have to show sufficient knowledge in order for them to say, yes, you know your stuff, you're good to go, and then we'll move on to that final thing. So this week is us preparing for that oral board comprehensive test. I'll be taking that Friday, and then I'll be gone for a week, and during the week that I'm gone, the rest of them will hopefully be starting their mock scenes, and then as soon as I come back, I will be doing mine, and I'm going to be one of the last ones to go for the mock qualifying trial, because I'm going to be starting my mock scene last. But the diggy bone, there's only so much I can do about that. But so because of that, what Lily, what I missed? Have you done your Duolingo? No, I have not. I will get to it. Shush. But so yeah, it's the last thing we need to do before we get our certification to go on to our squads. So it's like high tide to be minus screaming at me. I mean, let's see, does mine have a face? No, he's got a weird eyeball. Can you see his eyeball? Show his eyeball. Show it. Focus. Also, there's like an echo in the room now without the shelves. Mine hasn't yelled at me yet. I'm sure you will, babe. I'm sure you will. So the things with the stuff and the stuff with the things, but yeah, because of that, it's gonna be kind of like high intensity focusing on work stuff. So I may be a little low energy, at least while we're doing that. But I like to let you guys know what to prepare for when I'm doing things. Lurky lurk, gotta get it done before mine starts threatening the lives of my family. You go do that. We're gonna do a munchie time real quick, and then we're actually going to watch an update that came out for Palia, because they dropped some news, and I'm kind of excited because we might be getting more storage space. And oh boy, y'all know one of the top things I complain about with Palia. Well, first of all, is how hard it is for me to collect all of the plushies. But second of all, is that there is not enough storage in this game. Now, there are 2 different types of storage that I complain about. One of them is the storage chests on your property, which I constantly need more space for that, and that is the space that I'm pretty sure we're getting. But the other one is the decorations that you can put on a plot of land. I don't think that's enough, so I'm hoping that maybe there will be some news of them increasing that as well. And then also, the number of garden plots is like the 3rd top thing that I complain about. They need to give me more garden plots, and I don't think we're getting more of those, but here's hoping. Here's hoping. How's work been for you, though, Kit? What have you been up to? Babe, I'm gonna read your fortune first, and then I'm gonna eat your cookie, but I'm definitely gonna eat your cookie. Hi, Marissa! Your fortune reads, you will step on the soil of many countries. It's gonna take some time for me to get us there, babe, but you will indeed step on the soil of many countries. Many, many countries! Mostly the ones that have Disney. I'm gonna go ahead and put your fortune inside our little light bulb. A little light bulb! A little light bulb! A little light bulb! What have you guys been up to? Who has done something productive since Saturday when we last hung out? Anyone? Nobody? Just me? Okay. I'm gonna switch us over to the gameplay screen, and we're gonna watch this video and see what news is coming about. Although, Lily, Worked. Today was my first day off. Nice. How's Rockshaw? I haven't seen Rockshaw in a little while. I know he's been popping into Fens, but Fen's been having his own stuff going on and hasn't really been super duper active. So, how's Rockshaw? Have you guys hung out recently? Have y'all gone on a date? Ow! Ow! B-Doms! 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 Are you still here? Is he still streaming? I know he was streaming earlier. He may be. It's a biddy! Thank you for the biddy. Rockshaw's better than he was last Wednesday. Oh, that's right. Did they get everything figured out with his car, by the way? No, B-Doms ended. B-Doms. B-Doms. I have a question for you. Did they get everything worked out with his car accident? Car was purchased on Saturday. Nice. Nice. What kind of a car did he get? What kind of a car did he get? I'm gonna assume that not Rockshaw, that B-Doms isn't here for me to bother. Prior to that though, he got an artery cleaning. How does that work? I'm not a doctor or a nurse or anything. How does that work? A used SUV? You get what you can get. He had a heart. Oh, no. That is no bueno. That is no bueno. I'm sure you were freaking out when you found out. Well, I'm glad he's doing better, but holy crap. Make sure you let him know that he needs to inform us when these things happen so that we can all send him good thoughts, okay? He's much better and sitting next to me. Oh, okay, turn up your volume. Rockshaw. First of all, he's much better. First of all, thank you for the biddy, Lily. First of all, we need you to take much better care of yourself, okay? First of all. I'ma do what I want. Second of all, thank you for the video, Lily. Second of all, you need to let us know so we can help support you and send you all the good thoughts. Okay? I don't know if maybe you posted it in Fen's Discord and I just didn't notice because God knows Fen's Discord pops so many notifications. But sir, you need to let us know so that we can send you the good thoughts, okay? Lily, thank you for the biddies. Mucho gracias. Greatly appreciate it. He kept it pretty quiet and so did I. I mean, I understand. It's your personal life. You have the right to that. But sir, we're invested in you. We're invested in you. At least let us know you're alive. Okay? Okay. Thank you for also hydrating and treating Aculus. I will go ahead and do my own hydration. I don't like when people worry about me. Look, I get it. But let us know you're alive, okay? Okay? Is it just me or are the biddies really loud? Are the biddies really loud for anyone else or is it just me? Well, I'm alive. Well, I'm glad that you are alive, Rockshaw. I'm glad that you are doing well. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see the microphone, but I feel like I'm so I think just you. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I like when the microphone's in the camera, but I'm having issues orientating myself right now. Orientating? The words with the things and the things with the stuff. Thank you for the biddies, Lily. Appreciate you. Glad you're okay. Glad you're alive, Rockshaw. Take care of yourself. I don't know what caused the heart attack, but take care of yourself, okay? Okay? Don't make me stick Fen on you. I'll stick Fen on you. Are you guys ready to see what's going on with this Palia update? It is a almost 7-minute long video. We are watching the entirety of this 7-minute video. It is their summer roadmap. They do also have a website version of it, but I want to hear what the developers have to say in this video. So we're going to watch it together. We're going to have a raw reaction. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hey everyone, I'm Maxwell, the Director of Production here at Singularity 6, working on Palia. I want to welcome you to our very first Palia path, in which we're going to take a look behind the curtain at some upcoming features.
Pause. Do we see the plushies in the background? I need those plushies. I need them to send me all of those plushies. I need them for my plushie collection. But I digress. Continue.
Features in our 192 patch, Radiance Rising, as well as some new features on the horizon coming to Palia later this year, and maybe a few further out. So let's dive in.
For anyone who is not already aware, which I would think most people on my channel are aware because I played the update, Elderwood, which is pictured here, is a new area that got added to Palia. So now you have Kilima, which is the original area, Bahari, which is the area that's all like falling apart, and then you have the Elderwood area, which is like super infused with flow. You can find Pallium ore everywhere, and there's new creatures like frogs and lizards and all kinds of like shadow creatures, if you will. I don't know what you want to call them. That's what's pictured here. This is part of the update that's coming in, is because they made it so that you can find more resources more easily. So just to catch everyone up on what's going on here.
First, let's talk Radiance Rising. So we've got a number of new features that players have been asking for as an extension of Elderwood with this patch. The first of which is the Pixie Blossom Bounce. It's a dynamic event similar to Flow Tree Grove set within the Elderwood. You can group up with your friends, work together to collect a bunch of unique new flowers deep within the Elderwood. These flowers are going to really...
Excuse me, he watered that bouncing mushroom thing. Does that make you jump up higher? Was there something I didn't realize with those bouncing mushrooms? Because I've just been jumping on them. Am I supposed to be watering them? I sincerely have just been jumping on them. I have not been watering them. Also, look at this cute decor they've got going on here.
help deliver that Elderwood aesthetic on your home plot. We're delivering a number of new quests, including a new quest line called The Hunt for Prism's Beard Treasure.
I haven't even finished the current quest line. I guess that's what we're working on tonight. I was just going to exist in a game, but I guess we're working on quests.
This is a short but sweet little adventure where you can partner up with your best buds Nayo and Ani to hunt down the story of the legendary Grimulkin pirate Prismbeard and find his...
Why wouldn't we involve Zeki? Isn't Zeki a Gremlkin? Why wouldn't we involve Zeki? Especially since I'm pretty sure that this beard guy is part of Zeki's heritage, but...
lost treasure across
again,
Elderwood.
I digress.
We hope everyone has a wonderful time in search of Prismbeard's
A new
booty.
door.
In addition, we have another quest line that are going to allow all players to acquire their very first pet, as well as courier functionality to send items back to your home plot.
Excuse me, but I'm pretty sure I purchased that pet. Babe, 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 babe. Look, babe. It's a little robot doggy. It's a little robot doggy. You need a robot doggy. You need to play Palia with me.
You'll never need to slow down your adventure again.
Love you.
Running out of storage? No worries. Palia storage is going to increase the overall storage limit to 14,000 items. So now
14,000? So I think we're going up 4,000. We're gonna have to double check it. It is. Wait, what? It is a robot doggy. Yes, you need to play with me. I think our inventory is currently set at 10,000, so we're going up to 14,000, which means we're going up 4,000. Now, do keep in mind that I believe we can technically have 6 chests on our plots. It may be 8, but I think it's 6. I don't know the full math. But so technically speaking, that means that each chest that you upgrade to the Pallium from whatever the highest one we currently have is, I think it's iron, but I could be wrong. Whatever you upgrade it to the Pallium, you're only going up an extra 750 from that lower chest to the Pallium chest. So realistically, we need them to still let us add more chests, which will increase the inventory even more. But the one thing you do have to keep in mind that not a lot of people realize is that inventory has to be registered on their server database somewhere, and so too many items in inventory can slow their servers. That's why it's usually a gradual increase that they're increasing the storage size, because they need to make sure that their servers can handle it. Stars like that too.
you can hoard to your heart's content. Well, at least for a week or so. If you're not tired of catching frogs,
A break. Don't go anywhere.
I'm so
My furry
glad
friends.
that they
I'll be
acknowledge
back
that that
before
extra
you can
storage
say
space is
Crash
only gonna
Panda.
last us a week.
Scurries off to find
There's
some
a raffle in
snacks.
chat. You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle. I'm gonna continue watching this. Unfortunately, if you have ads, you're gonna miss out on a little bit. I do apologize, but thank you for sticking around.
yet get ready to say some more. Some Rockhopper plushies are going to be leaping into your home plot soon. You can also expect to earn some
Plushies!
rainbow plushes. There's going to be a return
They're magnificent! That is like perfect for Pride Month. When does this update roll out? Those are like perfect Pride Month plushies. How? I honestly have no idea. No idea, but they are magnificent. They are mwah, chef's kiss. Need to know how to get them. Let's watch. Let's see.
return of a familiar face for any
Also,
fans of free
congratulations,
roams out
Lily and
there.
Kit, for
And if
splitting.
you're looking for a foul
A Grippy Ducky! Hold on.
there's going to be a return of a familiar
What is that? What is that? Y'all see that, right? That floating thing? Also, they're saying familiar. I need to shut my trap for half a second. They're saying familiar.
your home plot soon. You can also expect to earn some rainbow plushes. There's going to be a return of a familiar face for any fans of free realms out there. And if you're looking
What is free realms? What is free realms? It's a familiar face for anyone that knows free realms. What is free realms? Please do the Google. Please let me know. There's a little rubber ducky that this person's fishing up. We're gonna continue to watch, but please let me know what free realms is, because I have no idea. I thought that was just a funny looking version of a Grimalkin, but
for a foul friend, clean up the grubby ducky and you're going to earn your own rubber ducky recipe. Don't miss out on the
I'm gonna put rubber duckies everywhere. Rubber ducky, you're the one. I'm gonna put them everywhere. Everywhere. I'll tell you right now. Everywhere.
cozy camp decor, and it includes a highly requested decor piece, some hedges. So just
Ooh, I love hedges.
make sure as you're placing them, you don't get lost in your own hedge maze. That's not all though. Radiance Rising
Okay then. Moving on then, Lil. Thank you for searching it.
includes a number of bug fixes. The team has been working really hard to clean up the game, and we hope you feel it when you check it out. So that's what's coming in Radiance Rising. We hope you enjoy the Pixie Blossom Bounce, the hunt for Prism's Beard Treasure, and the free pet and courier functionality
I love that they called it Prism Beard's booty. Just saying.
quests, and so much more. Now let's shift gears and take a look at some new features that are coming later this year to Palia.
Okay, so these are
The
ones
first
that are
thing we
going
want
to
to
be
talk
further
about,
down the line.
animal husbandry.
This
Now, since
I
Palia's
need to know more
launched,
about.
this has been a feature that players have consistently asked
I have
for,
no idea, Kyle.
wanting to be able to take care of animals.
Do we have chickens? Have I been ignorant to chickens in the game? I've known about the yak-looking things. I know they're not yaks, but they look like yaks. Have I completely missed the chickens? Or are the chickens new?
And we agree. At its core, we're making animal husbandry with a focus on falling in love with your animals. Whether you're chasing that state fair worthy Ormu or trying to create the perfect Pecky, you'll have the tools to foster rare traits and proudly show off your animals to your friends and community. Now, these mechanics
Lily.
are designed to work neatly with existing systems like gardening and cooking. And as with any other skill, you're going to be able to experience it by yourself, as well as make it better together with your friends by having them come over and help you take care of your animals. The team has been having a ton of fun playing around with what we can tweak and how this experience is going to evolve, including finding some odd quirks or unexpected results along the way. When we launch the
know,
feature,
wrong game.
we'll definitely have some standard fare animals such as the Ormu or the Pecky, but we're building this in a way that we can continue to deliver animals on a regular basis. Over time, we might start delivering some more unexpected. We'll keep you updated as this feature continues to evolve, and we plan to release it later this year.
All right, do we think that they're going to limit how many of those creatures we can have on our personal property? And if so, how many do you think we're going to be limited to? And do you think that they will stay on each individual plot of our house, or do you think that when we change housing plots, they will move to the new housing plot with us? I have questions. I need answers.
On the housing front, we've been incredibly impressed by everything that we see players creating. We love going on home tours every week to see new ideas on display, and each time we find new things that players have been able to do that we never expected. Now, players have probably noticed that we've been slowing down on delivering new buildings, and to be honest, our existing housing system.
Y'all better be telling me that I can add my second floor rooms, because I've been waiting to add my second story. I have that plot of land waiting. I want to add a second story.
Has been more cumbersome to work with than we'd like. And over time, every new addition has exponentially increased the effort necessary to deliver that to players.
The heck is that? Is this what the devs see? It looks like a glitch! I'm sure it's just them lining up the different styles of everything, because if you look at them, each of the doorways is like slightly off center, and like the arches look different, and the roofing tiles look different and stuff. Like, I'm assuming that it's just them looking at all the different styles of things that they can do, but this looks like a glitch.
So we've had to take a beat to dig in and find better ways to deliver.
We don't have glass things, do we? We have that one greenhouse one that's kind of like a glass, but it's green. This is like a clear glass. Are we getting clear glass? I don't know how I don't know how I feel about it.
Deliver on houses, especially the ability to have new stories on their house. We're actively working on this right now and excited to share more later this year.
Give me my second floors!
On the main story and narrative front, we love that everyone's been playing the Elderwood and of course meeting our newest villager, Alfei. So we're
Excuse me! Spoiler alert! Rude!
We're working on his friendship questline where you're going to get to explore more about his backstory and who he is. We want to partner that with an update to the main story that's going to take us a little more time to make, and will help explore some of the areas of the Elderwood that we haven't touched so far. Now, with that said, we know players have wanted more narrative on a regular basis, and so the team is hard at work on a new system that's going to let us deliver small, bite-sized narrative quests every single patch for players to check out, with new objectives to pursue. We're really excited to bring this a little bit later, but it's going to take a few patches before we have the first version. So stay tuned.
Your girl's gonna have to start
Starting this
streaming
fall,
more, guys.
we're also going to be delivering patches that are a little better aligned with the season in the real world. That's not just for Winter Lights or Lunar New Year. We want to be able to deliver things like a fall season within Palia. So we plan to kick off.
I thought they do give us a fall season. I'm gonna drown in that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I thought they do give us a fall season though, because we get the pile of leaves and we get the pumpkins and the jack-o'-lanterns and stuff. I thought they do give us a fall season, because then that leads us into Thanksgiving, which doesn't really get anything new. But then after Thanksgiving, it shifts into the Christmas stuff with the winter lights, whatever the heck he just called it. So I thought they do give us a fall thing. I think it's more so they don't give us a springtime thing and they don't give us a summertime thing. I feel like it's really fall and winter. So I'm a little confused by them saying that they're going to give us a fall thing, because we already have a fall thing. Maybe they're going to do more, maybe. But I'd rather get something for like springtime or for the summertime than for the fall and winter, because we already have fall and winter. At least in my eyes, we do. But also, how are you going to make that match people globally? Because the fall and summer seasons are different depending on which hemisphere you're in. So like the northern hemisphere, when it's fall up here, it's springtime down in the southern hemisphere. So how are you going to correlate the two? Are you going to do something like Animal Crossing does, where it'll geo-ping which server you're in, and then that server is a certain season, in which case can we just hop between regional servers in order to do the seasons that we missed? Because I've had people do that. I remember on the Nintendo Switch, people would change where their location was pinging to so that they could celebrate Christmas down in Australia or whatever. Now, I understand technically Christmas is celebrated like year-round, but the Christmas down there has like summer vibes to it instead of Christmas up in the northern hemisphere, you know? I hope it won't mess up playing with friends. Yeah, it would definitely be weird. Well, I have a feeling that they're not going to do the different hemisphere thing, but it's something to keep in mind, you know? It's something to keep in mind where the hemispheres have different seasons at different times. So if you're planning on doing the fall season with the changing of the orange trees and yellow trees and things like that instead of green trees, there's going to be people who still have green trees. Now, there are definitely people in the northern hemisphere who still have green trees even when it is fall time, but I digress. That's not the point I'm getting at here. The point is that the seasons are not the same around the entire world, you know? You get what I'm saying? I move on now.
Each of Palia
I'm thinking
seasons
too hard about
with
it.
a larger patch that provides new ways to engage within Palia, followed by smaller, more focused content updates that support the overall season thematic, and may
Those trees are in their own patches. Those trees are in their own patches. Give me my own tree patches. I could make an apple tree farm. Gimme. I still want more regular garden plots, but definitely give me garden tree patches.
include additional things like quality of life changes and, of course, some bug fixes. Now, to reiterate, every patch for Palia will include new gameplay content for players to engage with. We don't want to break from that promise. And of course, as you guys all have been wanting, we are going to continue to deliver more patches. Finally, we're going to look a little further down the line at some features that are in very early development. So early, we can't quite show gameplay or concept art. These features are going to take us some real time, but we want to share some insight on the long-term roadmap for Palia so that players can discuss and give us ideas along the way.
But it makes me
Now,
want
one of the
content
areas
now.
that we feel Palia has under-delivered on is for players to be able to group up and truly work together, particularly with the housing plot. And for a long time, there have been big technical challenges for us, but we think we found some of those initial solutions.
Babe. We can design a dream house. We can design a dream house. Also, okay, Kit, enjoy your dinner.
And are now starting to work on the next tier of problems that will be necessary to deliver this experience to players. Again, this will take us a little while, so really interested to hear what excites you. And of course, we've been really happy with the response to Elderwood. The sentiment has been fantastic, and we've read so much about how you're enjoying it. But of course, we're not going to stop there. We really are excited to announce that we've started early development and planning on our very next adventure zone. It's going to be a while before we can show any concrete.
How do you think it's going to connect? Where do you think it's going to connect? We're going to have to take a look when we go into the Palia map. I don't know where they're going to have it connect to. We're going to have to look for possible doorways to see where it connects, because this Elderwood one, the doorway has always been there. The doorway has been there since we got Bahari, and Bahari was given pretty early on after Kilima. Where do you think this new world's going to connect into? Do you think it's going to connect into the Elderwood area? Because I haven't fully paid attention to where the doors are. Maybe the shadow area that we can't get into has doors.
Concrete details, but we can't wait for you all to see more. Thank you all so much for your continued support of Palia over the years, from our most veteran Palia players to the newest folks joining us on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. I want to welcome you all into the community. So until next time, take it easy, everyone.
Oh! I'm literally playing 2 days too early? 2 days too early? Excuse me? The patch drops in 2 days? Two days? Two days? You're gonna drop the patch as I'm going away for a week. Well, we know what we're playing as soon as I get back. We know what we're playing as soon as I get back. We're playing Palia, that's what we're playing. Technically, I could play on my Switch, but I want to show you guys the update. So we know very well that we're going to be playing this when I get back, but holy lord. All right, so what did you guys think of that? I know not everyone in chat is as crazy fanatic about Palia as some of the others, but what did you guys think about some of the updates they're bringing us? What are some of your thoughts? Does it look like content you would enjoy? Is it content that makes you want to play more, or is it content that kind of tells you, nah, it's too much, I'm done with it, I don't want to? Because I know Willow used to play Palia, and then she started falling behind on the quests and stuff, and so she refuses to touch it now because there's just so much more stuff coming into it. So, are you someone who's going to get overwhelmed by having new storylines coming in with every single patch? Or are you someone who's going to be eagerly awaiting for the new patches where the new storylines drop? Do we like the idea of a new storyline dropping with every patch? They did say that they're going to be small ones, though, so at least they're not going to be huge storylines. It's just going to be like a friendship storyline thing. I will have to check that out, babe. So is this, I definitely like that we're getting a new adventure area. I think the shared housing plots is going to be fun. I do appreciate getting a free pet because the pets are currently paid things. I'm not sure how I feel about the animal husbandry. It'll be kind of cool to get our own eggs, but we already get eggs from that one little daily thing. The seasonal themed patches are kind of meh. We talked about that, how I think that we should get more springtime and summertime ones instead of the fall and winter, but I like the rainbow plushies. They didn't touch on how to get them. I'm hoping that when we scroll through this, it'll tell us. I like the rainbow plushies. We'll be drowning in quests, but I could find a way to not feel too overwhelmed. Very happy about the extra storage, and the pet being able to take things home is going to be awesome. Yeah, people are already using that. People who pay for it can already send their pet home with things. I don't pay for that extra feature, but you can pay for it already. People are already actively using it. So I am excited for that part. I am also excited that we're getting the increased storage, but now, again, it begs the question of there is no ore that's currently stronger than Pallium, so either you're going to have to introduce a new ore that's stronger for us to increase the chest size to again, or you're going to have to allow us to have more chests on our plots. Because, don't get me wrong, 14,000 is more than 10,000, but we're going to need to increase again if you're going to keep introducing more new things to us. If I need to house more different types of wood in my storage, if I need to house more different types of food in my storage, more types of animal meat, more types of gemstones, I need more space. You can't keep giving me new items to collect and hoard and not enough space to store it. Yeah, I didn't want to pay for it because you might as well travel home. Yeah. Honestly. Let's see what else they're talking about. So we obviously just watched it. The Pixie Blossom Bounce, Hunt for the Prism Beard Treasure, a pet and a perk, which is the taking things home that we just discussed. Pallium storage upgrade and the new plushies and decor. That's all coming out on Thursday. We will not be playing on Thursday. I do apologize for playing Pokemon. But we will be playing as soon as I get back, and I'm sure Lily will be playing as soon as she can, so you guys can always check out on Lily's channel. And then on the horizon, we have those other items. It doesn't look like they mentioned the rainbow plushies in here either! I want the rainbow plushies! Palia rainbow plushies. No, not the rainbow butterfly. I guess we'll have to wait and see on Thursday, Lil. It might be like a Twitch drop thing. They might be making it a Twitch drop with the update. Makes me a little bit sad. Just a wee bit sad. Alright, shall we jump into the game? Shall we see what's up? I have to click into it. It's gonna go black for a second. I do apologize. I am also going to turn down this volume for you guys. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. We're playing on Steam because I don't have to worry about signing in and you guys seeing my email and stuff. So I did keep Steam on because it's nicer for that at least. But we're gonna take a look at what our current plot cap is. And we're going to take a look at where the new area may connect to us too. I love how Luna's still in a party with me. Luna's not online that I'm aware of. Ooh, are there new items in the shop? Oh, that's right. They have the Founders Pack. I do kind of want the Founders Pack. I'm not gonna lie with you. That's how you get the courier pet, but I don't have the $30 to spend on it. I want it. Don't get me wrong, I want it because you get a lot out of it, but I don't have the $30 to drop on that. I wonder how long it's gonna stay in the shop. So you get this outfit with the fishing pole. You get this outfit with the axe. You get this outfit. You get this outfit with the pickaxe. You get this outfit. You get this outfit with the bow. And then you get this outfit with the watering can and the hoe. And then you get this outfit. And you get the bumblebee bee. The bumblebee bee who can take your inventory home. Like, he's worth it. He is worth the $30. But I don't know. What do we got in the promotions? You got the mystery gift stuff. They do have some items on sale right now. Ooh, they put the pets on sale. They put the pets on sale. Here's the honeybee bud. I do still also really want the plush park. We need the plush park so that I can make it just where all of my plushies go. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need the plush park literally just so that I can put all of my plushies on it. You know what we may have to do? I should be getting a Twitch payout this month. I may have to use my Twitch payout to buy the Founders Bundle pack. And then that'll give me extra coins so that we can purchase the plush park because we need the plush park. We need him. And we need him. There's no question about it. I do also think that this is very cute. I do love this outfit. I wish it was a darker red. The purple's not bad. That's too pastel-y for me. I'm surprised there's no timer on the packs. Most of the stuff they leave in the shop forever, but I feel like the Founders Pack is something that will go away eventually. I wonder... Lil, do me a favor and Google if there's a time that this is going away. I'm kind of curious if he's gonna go away with the update on Thursday, in which case I need to purchase it before Thursday. But I'll get that money back in the form of the Twitch payout. Alright, what was I trying to do? We want it to go to the party, and we want it to leave the party. Hopefully it'll actually allow me to leave the party. Unless it's just broken, in which case it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna go over here real quick, though. So, yeah, currently it's 10,000. Yeah, probably, babe. Currently it's a 10,000 cap, so we are indeed going up the 4,000. But so I've got locked chests, and then I've got regular chests. I believe this is a regular one. So I have a regular one on each of my housing plots, so that's 4. And then the first housing plot has extras. Nom nom nom! So the first housing plot has a 5th, a 6th, and then I believe there's one over here that would be a 7th. Yep, there's one over here that's a 7th. And then... those are locked ones. So there might be 8? There might be 8 regular chests is the cap. Trying to look to see if I have a regular chest anywhere else. Can't find anything on if there is a time limit. Appreciate you. I might just get it myself. Get it now. Probably better safe than sorry. Let's honestly just throw you guys into the just chatting for a second, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna impulse do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it! These guys just can't see, so I don't need to risk something popping out. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're impulsing it. We're impulsing it. Do I want to do it through Steam or do I want to do it through regular Palia? Do we think it matters whether I do it through Steam or if I do it through like the regular Palia site thing? Because I know for Dreamlight Valley, you only have your DLCs on whichever platform you bought it on.
Don't go
Yeah, we'll
anywhere.
just do it on
Friends,
Steam. It's fine.
Atlas will be back before you know it. Scampers off
There's a
screen.
raffle in chat. You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle. Yep, that account. That's the one I want you to use. Because that should pull directly from my my streaming bank account. Alright, are you guys ready for this fortune? Because we had a munchy time, so we did a fortune. You trust it more? I mean, I've purchased things through the regular Palia site. Your fortune reads, charity begins at home and justice begins next door. Interesting fortune. Interesting fortune. Also, congratulations, Lily. You won the raffle. Alright, it looks like... I feel like I've had that fortune before. You may have. You may have. Validating your purchase. Ta-da! Alright, I can bring you guys back into the screen now. Honestly, it normally does go to Kyle. Also, take Kyle! He's got to go fix his cheats so that he gets his raffle wins. Alright, so that being said, we're now gonna go into here and we're gonna purchase this one. Your girl's so needy. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna collect this egg real quick. Egg. We're going to collect this tree seed real quick. We're going to get that meat real quick. What do we got going over here? Weeding. Weeding. Yeah, weed you all up. There's another weed over here. Do I have seeds that I could do the other things? I should have seeds here, right? No. And the answer is no. I thought I was making more seeds, but apparently not. So, we'll just go ahead and water these. By the way, Lil, if you're playing and want to play it together, just let me know. I wasn't sure if you were hopping on or if you were just gonna hang out and chat. We're gonna go check out the plushie park. I'm just hanging out. Okay, that's all good. That is fine by me. Got my duties, you know. Gotta be on the lookout. I appreciate you, but it's not that serious. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, let's honestly thank you for sharing. Mucho gracias. Greatly appreciate it. That is not the one I wanted to do. I wanted to go here so that I could sell those. We're gonna go check out this new plot. Can I purchase a new plot? No, I don't have enough. I I need to get a new plot so that we can do the plushie thing. So here's the thing. I should technically... It switched to the plushie thing, though. So I don't want... Oh my god, look at him. He's gorgeous. I don't want my main housing plot to have this theme, okay? I will be switching it back to the other one. But I just want us to look at this plushie park. Because we will be buying a new plot of land. And we will... Can you put your watering can away? Thank you. We will be placing all of my plushies, not all of them, but most of my plushies on this plot. And building a ginormous shrine to them. So you've got all these cute little mushroom guys off on this side. We've got this big guy up over here. We got some baboons. There's another giant mushroom. They're so cute. There's foxes. There's the fishies. There's a little gazebo thing over here that I'm hopefully going to be able to put some things into. I can put my plushies in the gazebos. Ah, gorgeous. Love it. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. We need to earn enough gold to buy another plot of land. I need another plot of land. Big glow. Big glow. Missed opportunity of making the clouds look like the plushies, by the way. Big missed opportunity, but who am I to tell them how to decorate their stuff? I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to the default now, though. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to the default now. I'm sorry that it buffered, guys. Thank you for the likes over on the clock app, Lil. Greatly appreciate you. That does, however, mean that you guys got 2 free munchie times. Y'all got 2 free munchie times. Munchie times, munchie times, munchie times. Alright, so what we're gonna work on now is our quest then. So we need to catch infected insects in the Elderwood area. We need to do that stuff. Hello. Hi, Al. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Ooh, have you played that game recently, Al? I don't know if I've seen you play that game recently. How was your stream, lovely? What have you been up to? How am I? We're here, we're chilling. We just had a little bit of a buffer, but it's all good. It happens. That's technology for you, right? Thank you for shouting out, Al, babe. Greatly appreciate you. Yeah, I'll be lurking. I know you be lurking. Go get your food. Go get your drinkies. Do what you gotta do. I hope you had a good dream. Yeah, good dream. Good stream. Good all of the things. Your girl can't speak. Your girls can't speak. Oh, of course, Al. Of course you get the shout out. Of course you do. I lurk all the time. I'm here. I promise. I know you do, darling. I know you do. You're the silent type, and that's fine. We appreciate all of the types. We appreciate all of the types here. Alright, what do I need to catch the infected insects? Oh, the infected insects is just the bag. The infected insects is just having the right bag. So as long as I have the Elderwood smoke bombs, which we only have 19 of, we're good. Alright, so our inventory is relatively empty, so we should be okay. Also, in case you guys didn't notice just now when I tabbed into my inventory, however, I just tabbed into my inventory, Rambo, I need you to learn how to function properly, please. Yeah, that. You have the courier pet thing here, so you can press that and he'll take 4 of your stacks. So that's the courier pet thing, is you can take 4 of your stacks back to your home inventory, but it only works if you actually have home inventory. We're gonna go and try and catch some infected bugs. Bugs! We're also gonna try and collect some pallium if we happen to pass pallium, because if we're upgrading our chests to pallium, we are going to need pallium to upgrade the chests too. Or with. The things with the stuff and the stuff with the things. So, ooh, let's look at the map real quick. So, this leads us to our plot, right? This leads us to Kilima. Wonder if the Sunken City will get something. This takes us to Elderwood. Where is the new area going to come in? This can't be it, because this is one of the, like, study areas. It's one of the vaults. So it can't be that. This is Hassan's Grove. This is a Sunken City. So where's our new door going? There's no new door here. And I don't think... We're just gonna jump to Kilima for a second. I don't think there was any new other doors in Kilima. So we're going to take a look at it. And then we're going to go to Elderwood. And see if maybe there was doors in Elderwood that I missed. So here in Kilima... This takes us to our housing plot. This takes us over to Bahari. The Phoenix Falls is just like a temple in the school or something. I wonder if maybe they could do something in all of this dead space. Like open up the schools and the libraries and have us fix the things. I wonder if that's an option. But there's really no other doors here. This one over here takes you to where they host the special fairground events. So unless you were to get rid of the fairground event thing, that would not work as a doorway either. I guess the Night Sky Temple technically had an extra door in it. But didn't that take us to Elderwood? I think that just took us to Elderwood. So are there areas in Elderwood where new doors could be? You're right, it's got to be Elderwood. Yeah, I don't know where else it would be. We're gonna take a look at the Elderwood map. We're gonna take a look at this. So obviously I have not explored everything. I don't know where everything is at. I don't know completely how this connects to everything else. So this door here takes us back to Bahari Bay. That's the Bahari Bay entrance. This, the Zendru Way, is currently off limits. No one has access to that. There's a sea area that's labeled. I don't think we can actually go out there. So maybe the next area we're getting is something in the water. Unless we're going into the aqueduct area too. Because you see, we got the aqueduct here. Maybe the aqueduct has a door in one of these areas. Oh, I didn't realize it shows you where all the furniture is. Your girl's kind of dumb. We can't swim. We can't swim yet. We can't swim yet. They could be bringing in something new. It does look like there's something in It Must Flow quest objective. What is the It Must Flow quest? What is the It Must Flow quest? Those are all completed ones. What is the slime invasion? No idea. I'm gonna undo that for now. And I'm going to do this one, because these are main quests that we want to do. Top of your quest. Oh, is it part of this? Yeah, it's got something that's popping up as in Bahari. I'm on the quest once. Oh, I have, well, that one. Meet Hadari for dinner between 8 and 11. Well, it's not time for that right now. He can wait. He can wait! We're gonna look for shadow bugs. Bugs! Oh, hold on. I need you to switch which thing you're using. Yeah, that one. Bugs! We gotta catch the shadow bugs! Are you a shadow bug? I need shadow bugs. Shadow bug! We're looking out for Palium ore while we're at it too. We want shadow bugs and Palium ore. That is our current objective. I got a platypus fossil. I didn't realize that there were platypi here, but okay. He does not look like he's tainted, so we don't want him. Hey, the platypus! Yeah. Have you watched the new season yet? The new season launched? I haven't watched it yet myself. Thought we could collect those things. No, I've not watched it all. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Not a shadow bug. Got some essence over here. Do frogs count as bugs? I believe he does. I believe he does. There's some more essence here. Frogs are bugs. See, frogs shouldn't be classified as bugs, but I digress. I digress. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo, dooby-doo-boo. Nope, we need to eat some food. That's what the eggs are for. The eggs are for the munchies. Hi, Cody! Ooh, more essence. I'll take that. And I'll take that. There's a lot of essence around here. I'll take that. There's a tainted fishing spot. Got an elder clam mushroom. Another elder clam mushroom. Just gathering all the resources, guys. We need one more tainted bug. One more tainted bug. Essence. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Here's another essence. Palia! I'm stuck. Can't go up higher. I was trying. Oh, that's right. The beast is in here too. Maybe it has something to do with the beast. Maybe. Oh, by the way, I did put in the Pride Month fishies for you guys. That was one of the things I managed to get done. I may not be super productive sometimes, but I do get things done for y'all. Lily's going ham with her legs over on the clock app side, guys. She's like, I got this. Did I? I already gave that one the flowers. See, there's like a whole world over there that we don't have access to. At least I don't think. Yeah, we don't have access to that. So I wonder if it's that. I wonder if we're gonna get a boat. We're gonna be able to explore the areas covered with water. Until it stops working again. Nah, it's valid. I don't know why it stopped working the other day. You did technically fix it later. It just was weird. It was weird. Alright. Looking for bugs. Look at... Ooh, flotato! I need the ability to plant the flotatoes. I don't come across them enough in the wild. I need the ability to plant the flotatoes. Please and thanks. Tainted frog, tainted frog. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, he just disappeared. My bag wasn't working. We also have some pallium ore here that we're going to use. There's some there. There's some there. Looking for some tainted bugs, tainted bugs, tainted bugs. I just need a tainted bug. Sorry, give me a second. Nom nom nom! I'm getting spam messages. And it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Magic time! Magic time! It's not me, I promise. No, it's not you. I don't know if other places in the world get spam text messages or not, but we get spam text messages all the time for like political party voting, and like you get the occasional banking type spam text message where they're trying to get you to click on links so that they can hack you and stuff. It's annoying. You're not spam, Lily. Nah, she spams me with Snapchats. I have so many emails that are spam like that. We get them as text messages, though. Like, I'll get email ones, too, but most of them come through as text messages. Alright, are you ready for your fortune, babe? Your fortune reads, your day will be filled with sunshine and happiness. Every day is... Dude, I literally muted you. Why are you popping through still? I literally put you on Do Not Disturb so that you would leave me alone. It's 3 of them in 4 minutes, guys, and it's the same exact message from almost identical numbers. It just goes up 1 digit on the number. It's not spam, though. No. Lily is not technically spam. You are correct on that. You are correct on that, babe. Alright, we need a tainted bug. Tainted bug! Tainted bug! You're not tainted. Excuse me, sorry. He missed the one Snapchat that I saw of you saying hi, Robo. Because I didn't think he was awake. So he missed it. Thank you. Appreciate you. I want to go back to this one so that we're prepared for the bugs. Remind me what I'm doing with this. That's what I'm doing with it. That's what I'm doing with it. Okay. It's been a hot second, okay? It takes some time to remember how to do things sometimes. There's a raffle in chat. You guys can go ahead and do exclamation Pedro, do exclamation join to get in on the raffle. Get yourself some extra blood droplets. I didn't realize that was Kyle at first. I thought that was Dow coming in, I'm not gonna lie. Also, yes, Lily, you can send another one for him, but only send it if you want to. Don't assume that you have to. You don't have to send it. Like that. Does that mean your cheats are working again, Kyle? Are you tainted? You look tainted. Yay! What you mean? The raffle things. How you usually win the raffles. It's the running joke that you win the raffles, Kyle. Collect that. Collect that. Go to Sabira. Subira. I brought the samples. Allow me a moment to examine them, then. I love... You don't look happy? Yeah, she definitely does not look happy. What is it? The infection has almost entirely assimilated with these samples. I cannot even distinguish what is the infection and what is the original creature. I am sure the Order's labs can tell us more as soon as I send these samples off. You've done good work, Rambo. I wish that I could tell you it is time to rest now until the results come back. Unfortunately, others have different ideas. As you may have noticed, Tamala is nowhere to be found in the stables. Okay. If there is any trouble, she is causing it, not one of its victims. That's kind of rude. She could be both. I believe she is up to something, and that something is likely no good. Her behavior has been incredibly suspicious since she approached us. She's snuck off multiple times, made strange comments about beasts, and inserted herself into our business. I would like to ask you to follow her tracks and find out just where it is she keeps disappearing to. This is usually a task I would take on myself, but as she so gracefully pointed out, I have already been caught on her trail. As my partner in this investigation, the task must fall to you. She left via the southern exit. All you need to do is look for any trail to show where she has gone and follow it. Then report back to me once you have answers. I will track your progress from here, and if I sense you are in any danger, I will come to your aid. Be careful, Rambo, and return safely. I'm not reading through our actual conversation with her. It's not. Ooh, wait a second. I'd like to hunt infected creatures, or I'd like to catch infected fish. Let's do the creatures one first. Of course, you're just going to tell me to go to Hassan. And then, of course, that one, you're going to point me to Einar. All right. Yo, did anyone see that someone cosplayed Einar and went to a convention dressed as Einar? Did anyone see it? It was kind of an interesting cosplay that they made. I will have to find it and send it to you. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, we did get a painting thing. Ancient artifacts. Umbran artifacts? Yeah! Wait. Is it one that I already have? Did I really find one that I already have? Oh, yeah. Does anyone need an Umbran painting number 2? Wait, what? You want to trade it? You gonna hop on and trade it? Because it's one that I already have. So if you want it, you can have it. I don't think you have had that one before. It came up with contribute. No, mine's already contributed. Yes, it is already 1 out of 1. If I hadn't contributed, I would have to drag the wheel and hit contribute. You might need it though, so if you want it, you can hop on and come grab it. But I already have it. No one's responding though, so I don't really care at the moment. I do need, but I have nothing to trade. Well, it doesn't seem like anyone's responding right now anyway, so I'll just hold on to it for now. This button, Rambo. This button. Do I have a tattered note to read? I have a tattered schematic. Undelivered package. Yeah, I don't think I actually have a tattered note to read. Oh, it's a fireworks arrow. I'm like, what is the difference here? One's a fireworks arrow. I have not played since last playing with you or on my stream. Not sure what came after. I think playing with me came after. I could be wrong, but I think playing with me came after. Alright, are any of them in here? I don't think any of them are technically in here. So we will use this to go to Kilima. We'll go talk to Einar first, and then we will go talk to Hassan after that. And we'll be able to catch all of the tainted things, all of the shadow creatures. My brain is more melty right now than it usually is. Why is that? Why is that? Alright, Einar is over this way. Lack of sleep, fair enough. Doobie-doobie-doop-boo, doobie-doop-boop. Einar!
Are you here
Oh,
to do the froggy
Einar! How can I be of service? I need your help in the Elderwood. The essence that lingers on your largest organ is nostalgic, but nostalgic in a negative way for my emotions. Ah, yes. Pika pika! I believe the word is traumatizing. Oh, good Lord, Einar. I didn't realize robots could be traumatized. Yes, my rune workings briefly stuttered, and now I am feeling fine again. He needs therapy. We all need therapy. I wish I could tell— the gaming is our therapy, though. I wish I could tell you more about this essence, but I appear to have lost access to that knowledge somehow. Please inform me exactly how this essence came to cling to your flow form. From what limited data I have access to, you do not need to worry about being overtaken by the essence as long as you keep your brain wrinkles active and alert. What? The poor fish swimming within the Elderwood's water unfortunately have naturally smaller wrinkles on account of their smaller stature. It is our duty as sapient beings to protect things that cannot protect themselves. I have smooth brain. I will assist you in learning how to catch the infected fish. From how you have described the infection, I believe a custom fly would be the correct approach. In order to develop the correct attachment, I must understand the nature of an Elderwood resident. Would you bring me one such uninfected friend from the waters, as well as a collection of the infected essence itself? You got it, buddy. I do not have it yet. That is why I have requested you bring it to me, but soon I will have it. Thank you for stating the obvious, Einar. Appreciate you, bud.
This path was
Alright, and then Hassan's over this way, and then we'll go back over there and we'll get a non-tainted fish and whatever Hassan needs, and then we'll come back and we'll trade them their things. Where is he? Oh, he's over here with the puppy. Puppy! Did y'all know you can befriend the puppy? You can chat with Tao. You can be his friend. Give me your paw, Tao. Tao, give me your paw. You're supposed to give me your paw.
It's good to see a familiar face.
There is still much for me to learn about your kind. I need your help in Elderwood. Good. I was wondering when you'd come ask me for help. The energy in the Elderwood has changed significantly since those beams in the sky. It would take a fool not to connect the dots. So what do you know? The things with the stuff. And this is definitely not what his voice sounds like. This is just a voice that's coming out of my body right now, so you're accepting it for what it is, okay? Okay. I should not be surprised that Tamala's inserted herself into the investigation. All I can say is to keep your guard up. As for the Watcher, I'm glad she's taking things seriously. I'll do what I can to help. I don't remember what voice I used to give him. I'm not normally a voice person. But with all of this dialect, Lurky Lurk gotta run to Lou. Go piss, girl! Go pee! Aw, do you care? Honestly, I feel fine. Good. I'll stop wasting my time worrying then. Wow. That's rude. That's rude. You need to make arrows imbued with this infected essence, yes? Materials from the Elderwood have already been exposed to it, so it's likely they will hold up the best. I'll need some of the infected essence, some Elderwood for the shaft, and a pallium bar for the arrowhead. Do I have to have it in my inventory, or can I just give it to you? I might have to have it in my inventory.
I assume I'll see you again.
That's the correct one. Is it in here? It is in here. Read. Stone, flint, clay, white stone, softwood, heartwood, enchanted wood, and elderwood. Cool. So, we'll go to our housing plot. Where's my housing plot from here? My housing plot's up this way, right? Maybe? I think so. Someone caught a Quaxley! Wank, wank. Wank, wank. Yeah, housing plot. Nice. Housing plot. Housing plot. Gotta get to the housing plot. Whoop, whoop. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da ba da. I love how Lily is going potty, but she's still tapping away on her phone. Alright, we need materials for the arrow shaft, which is going to be our different types of wood. So we want materials. Do I want the wood or do I want... do I want the planks? The wood. Alright, and then for the arrowhead... we need the stone things. So we have the regular stone itself. I think he said flint for one of them. Did he say iron and copper for the others? No. Okay, so not those. We'll have to look at his list again. We'll have to look at his list again. Yeah, I want to read it. I would... yeah, that. Thank you. Stone, flint, clay, and white stone. Clay and white stone. That is what we are looking for. Clay and white stone. So we want clay. And then we want white stone. There we go. Alright, so now we can return to him with all of our materials, and then we still need to go fishing to get the regular fish for, what's his face? Einar. Fishy, 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 fishy. You guys will go fishing, and I'll go fishing, and we'll all go fishing. Alright, it looks like Hassan's still here, so we can go say hello to him while we're here. We can also go to Zeki's place and buy one of Zeki's things real quick if we want to. That way we'll get our coin from him for the day. Alright, looks like he's going into the restaurant. So we're gonna come over here for a second. And we're just gonna purchase some stuff real quick. And then we're gonna go over to Hassan. Hello! There is still much for me to learn about your kind. There's always more for you to learn about your kind. Here you are, and the recipe so that you can make more. Why wouldn't you just give it to me to begin with?
Perhaps we can go hunting.
Alright, well, we got elderwood arrows. Alright, now it's time for us to go fishing. So there should be a map here so that I can just... ooh, you caught a jack-o'-lantern. I can just jump my way over to Elderwood instead of having to run my way all the way over, because it's a little bit of a run. It's a little bit of a run. Guys, Lily's all the way up to 21,000 likes over on the clock app. She's going crazy. Crazy! She's crazy! That girl is crazy! We love her, though. Love you, Lil. Alright, so... fishing spot. We want a fishing spot. That is... interesting. Well, that is what we want, is a fishing spot. Fishy, 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 fishy. Clawed footprints in the dirt. Funsies. Funsies. Fishy spot? Really? No fishy spot? Although I guess technically I don't need a fishing spot, I just need somewhere that I can go fishing. Because a fishy spot, Lily's back! A fishing spot would mean that I get a starred fishy, and we just need a fishy in general. So I don't technically need a fishing spot, I just need a fish. Fishy, 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 fishy. Ta-da! Fishy. I don't quite have enough of the flow for that yet. Alright, that being said though, if I go to my quests, we can, oh, I need 3 fishies. We need 3 fishies. So we need to go fishing again. More fishies. Oh, I pulled too soon. Your girl got impatient. I hope you got everything out of your system, Lily, and that you're feeling better. I also hope that you still have more beverages to consume and make you have to go potty again. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo, dooby-doo-boo, dooby-dooby-doo-boo. Perfect catch, new fish. Yeah, I haven't exactly gone fishing. I haven't exactly gone fishing in this area yet, so almost all of the fishies that we're gonna get here are gonna be new fishies. With the exception of, obviously, if I catch it, it's no longer new. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. That one was not new because we just caught it. But that gives us 3 fishies. So now we can return to Einar. I love how Hassan's just here. Did Einar come over with us? No. Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. A biddy! Thank you for the biddy, Lily. It's a lily biddy. A lily biddy. Bitty, 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 bitty. We actually got 2 lily biddies. 3 lily biddies. Oh, the lily biddies. You make Akala super happy with those biddies. Wrong one. Lily bitty, lily bitty, lily bitty, lily bitty, lily bitty, lily bitty. He's doing his little dancey dance. He is doing his little dancey dance. Another one down, and another one down, another one back to death. Hey! Alright, we're gonna go to Kilima. Fishy, 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 fishy. Another one down, another one down, another one back to death. Hey! I'm gonna have to make up a biddy sound like how we have the Diggy Bone sound. Yep, I can see it now. I can see it now. Bitty, 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 bitty. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Gonna do this now because I don't know how long I'll be in stream tonight. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you don't have to do it at all, darling. Nom, nom, nom. What you do? Lily's just having fun doing everything, guys. Lily's just having fun. I meant this. Run! It's all good, Lil. It's all good. It's all good. We got your fortune here. I have to empty out this trash bag. This trash bag's getting full. Kyle, we're getting the hang of this chaos thing. Fishy, 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 fishy. Bitty, 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 bitty. Bitty, 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 bitties everywhere. Bitties everywhere. Bitties everywhere. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Lily. Lily, darling. Pause your biddies for a second. So, if you do 10 biddies at a time instead of 1 at a time, you get a fishy. You get a fishy from your biddies if you do 10 biddies at a time. I don't know if it'll like add up your individual biddies and say, okay, she's done an individual biddy 10 times. Here's a free fishy. Okay, if you're having fun, you do you. I just wanted to let you know that 10 biddies equals a fishy. 10 biddies equals a fishy. Num num num. I got this command. Okay, you do you. You do you. Fishy, 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 fishy. Real quick though, your fortune reads, consume less, share more, enjoy life. That is your fortune, Lily. Beady, 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 beady. Beady, beady, beady. The fish is not mine or yours, but its own unique being. And this one is very unique. Allow me to observe its behavior for a moment, then I will be able to create an appealing fly. But it's not tainted. Never mind. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was thinking about a packet of crisps, aka chips. Anyone want some? What kind? What flavor? What flavor we munching on? Yay, now I have the recipe so I can make it myself. And there's somebody at our housing plot. So we're gonna go back to our housing plot now. There's a raffle in chat. Ready salted? What is ready salted? You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle that's in chat. Get yourself some extra blood droplets. You're gonna want them. We're likely going to be doing another giveaway soon, so you're gonna want all of those blood droplets. Don't ask me when we're doing the giveaway. Just know that it's a possibility of us doing another giveaway soon. So you want those those blood droplets. Bitty, 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 bitty everywhere. Bitty everywhere. Bitty everywhere. Maybe that's what I'm gonna have to record. Maybe it's gonna have to be me going bitty, 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 bitty everywhere. Bitty everywhere. Bitty everywhere. Can you imagine that playing every time you donate a biddy? Maybe we'll have to do bitty biddies. For excuse me, you're in the ground. Einar.
Your company is pleasing.
I have come to inform you of a most joyous occurrence. Today, I have become a parent of a parent. Don't you mean grandparent? Oh, thank you, but I don't know if my parenting of Gil 512 has been particularly grand. That's what Ready Salted is? Oh. Okay. Potato chips. Potatoes. I should specify my gillyfin companion Gil has birthed a new clutch of eggs. Learning that gillyfin lack parental instincts, I have separated the roe out from Gil's containment. Now I must do my best to raise Gil's roe on my own. I know I shall consult Hecla on the proper raising of young. What are you thinking, Hecla? That is a preposterous notion. Excuse me, but I am presently communicating with Hecla via my rune workings. Can I hear his side of the conversation? We're having a disagreement. Please allow me to focus on constructing a persuasive counter-argument for her numerous logical fallacies. I always forget that Hecla's a girl. I always forget that Hecla's a girl. Don't ask me why. It's just in my brain. Hecla is not female. I got music. Have you eaten yet? No, thank you for asking. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna do that, and that's... Why did I keep the pallium ore? I have no idea. Whatever. We'll put the flotato. No! Keep the flotato. We'll sell the buggy. Bitty, 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 bitty everywhere. Bitty everywhere. Bitty everywhere. We'll just go like that. And just keep those other things in my pocket. But that being said, we should now have the recipes. Bitty 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 everywhere. We should have the recipes to make these. That should be enough, right? Ooh, am I gonna have enough space? Hold up. Yeah, we should. Do I need the firework arrows? Probably not. We can sell those. Oh, can I not sell those? Oh, they're not sellable. Gotta be special. Sure. I need more inventory space. We need to use up some of these arrows. Specifically, I think, is the problem here right now. Bitty 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 bitty. Lily! Did you get more biddies, Lily? Didn't we get a fishing thing? Oh, Elderwood lore. I think we'll just make 5 of them because I think they last for a little while. No? Alright. As long as you didn't get more. Yeah, see, so these take up actual spaces. That's what I thought. The fishing ones take up actual spaces, like a pain in the butt. Versus the other ones go into this. Alright, do we have... No, we do not. We need more silk. I need them to make silk easier to get a hold of. That's what I need them to do. That's what I need them to do. Alright, so... if we look at our questies, we only have 2 main quests, and then we have these types of quests. So, we can go meet Hadari for dinner. Shall we go meet Hadari for dinner? Bitty bitty bitty. Bitty bitty bitty. Bitty bitty bitty. Bitty bitty. You should keep track and see if after 10 biddies if it goes fishing for you. I haven't been keeping track. I'm just making Ackless dance. He also levels up a little bit too. It doesn't? For shame. He levels up the tiniest bit when you guys give him biddies. There's a flow tree! There you go.
Sippy, sippy.
Sippy, sippy time. Bitty, bitty time. Bitty, bitty. I think I'm gonna do that. I think we're gonna make a sound. Bitty, bitty. You don't have to tell me twice. Wait, what? That it levels him up? Or that it's sippy, sippy time? Oh. Beady beady. Beady beady. I think I'm gonna change the sound to that. I think we're gonna make it say beady beady. And then for the bigger bitty donations, it'll go, it's beady beady time, beady beady time. Here's a bitty, there's a bitty, itty bitty beady beady. We'll come up with things. Fishy, 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 fishy. I may have made like 3 clips tonight, but you may need to trim a few down, just a heads up. It's all good. I appreciate you. It's dinner time with our husband.
You're a sight for sore eyes, darling.
Lucky for you, it's time for dinner right now. Here, I'll let you do the honors of seasoning dinner tonight. That's not what I meant to do. I need to keep talking to you, sir. I need ideas on these blueprints. See, he just thinks that we need to hunt down the Choppas.
I'll be thinking about you.
I was trying to do that. It wasn't working. Read the tattered note. Which tattered note? Which tattered note? This one? This one. I've looked everywhere for the slime core, but my efforts have all come to naught. My hair has congealed into a single clump. My shoes are ruined, and my reputation is in tatters. The Ogupu have defeated me. They guard the core jealously. I'll just have to buy one for my thesis. But who can afford the outrageous cost? I mean, it sounds like there's a reason that the cost is as outrageous as it is. Season the food on the grill? Wait, you actually want me to season the food on the grill? Return to Hadari. Yeah, he went inside. I took too long. He went inside. Oh, Daddy
Say the word,
Hadari!
I'm yours, darling.
Good, don't skimp on it. I got fish, surnac, and mushrooms. Which do you prefer? Meat all the way. Give it. Actually, I want all of the above. Give me some surf and turf with some mushrooms on the side, but give me the meat first. You know what? Why don't you take this spare grill I've got? That way, next time you're hungry, you don't have to run all the way back down here for some proper grilling.
Make sure you
Aww.
come back safe, darling.
God, he got us done! We want this one. We want quests. Then we want to track this one. Alright, we want to go over to the place with the things to track Tamala is what we want to do. We want to go track to... That was an interesting sound I just heard. We want to go track Tamala. Why are you making that face there, Kyle? What's wrong? Why the face? Chippy chippy choppa choppa nyama nyama. Bitty 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 bits. Bitty 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 bits. Bitty bits. Bitty 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 bits. Bitty bitty bits. Babe, the answer to your question is yes. Yes. 1000% yes. You don't know? Do you ever know, Kyle? Do you ever know? What does the fox say? Oh, thank you for treating and hydrating Achilles. Mucho gracias. We're trying to get to the door to the Elderwood. That's what we're trying to do right now. Dooby dooby doop boo, dooby doop boo. There's a flow tree over there. Dooby dooby doop boo. I don't know if I know. Yeah. See, I love when people ask you if you have questions about something, or they ask you what you don't know, and it's like, I don't know what I don't know because I don't know it. Like, if I knew what I didn't know, I wouldn't be asking you. Right? Alright, so now it's a valid point. Yeah. Now we're gonna try and follow Tamala's footsteps. That's what we're going to work on now. But we do also have the ability to catch the tainted animals, as well as the tainted fishies, the tainted buggies. I don't have any of the potions for us to pick up the tainted flowers, unfortunately. But yeah. Alright, we're going this way. I thought it was like a starred one for some reason because it sounded different, but it was not. It just sounds different. That's all. Looks like everyone's starting to hop onto the server. There wasn't much activity going before, but there is now. Alright, now we're gonna drop down this way. There we go. And then we're gonna go this way. Oh, she's got some distance on her, huh? Seafood!
Good to see you again.
We weren't trying to follow you. Pedro, 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 Pedro. I just saw her leave as I got here. Seems like she was in a little bit of a hurry, apparently. Glad she didn't stop and chat. We don't exactly see eye to eye, and it's not because I'm tall. If you're wandering around these woods, though, you should keep your guard up. Tamala's not the only nasty beastie hiding under these bows. Why does everyone hate Tamala? What did Tamala ever do to them? Why do they hate Tamala so much? Also, you're up to 34,000 likes over on the clock app. 34,000 likes. That's crazy. Seems like you haven't broken it just yet, huh? Aww. She gave us a...
moments later.
You know what? You know what? She gave us a protection charm. It's so cute. Well, not broken yet, touch wood. Personally, like, Tamala, are you gonna try and romance her? Because I think you can romance her. Alright, we want this, but then we want to switch it to this. And we're gonna go yoink. And grab that. And then we're gonna open this. And we got another platypus fossil. I'm sorry, is that a shiny frog? It's a shiny frog. I got a shiny frog! Oh god. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Where'd he go? Where'd the shadow one go? Wasn't... Huh? Okay. Oh, okay. Fishy, fishy, fishy. No, Kenyatta is my boo. You can have more than one, you know. Enter the mysterious cave. I thought we weren't supposed to step in here, though. Oh, there's a little bed. T, I don't know what sort of cure you're looking for, and I don't care. Trying to harness this infection is insane, not to mention dangerous. Please stop writing to me. If anyone in the organization finds out I'm still talking to you, or even that you're still alive, they'll have both our heads. Ooh. Ooh. She's supposed to be dead. She's supposed to be dead. Yeah, I want the other thing that keeps trying to pop up but then disappearing. And I've read you already. I want the other thing, because something else will pop up for like half of a second and then disappear. Whatever. Quite an interesting little lair this is. Judging from the old crates and structures lying around, it's likely the Umbrans used it as a storage facility. What I find most fascinating, though, are the human structures scattered about the place. It appears the Umbrans were all too familiar with the infected substance, though their word for it translated into something that roughly means solid sadness. Apparently, it tends to collect in areas like this with history. They've adapted the ancient water pedestals as a tool to scare the infection off. Simply pray at the altars, offer a bit of water, and you will find yourself blessed by the forest. I have a feeling this blessing is just a bit of flow, but it seems effective in chasing off small amounts of infection. She's a gangster? Oh, I guess. I guess. Little baby plants. This campfire has not been used for some time. Somebody left a basket of fruit here. And this huge pile of straw looks like bedding. That's all we got. Door! Mysterious force prevents you from opening the door. That's baloney. That's a bunch of baloney. I want to interact with this other glowing item here. But it won't let me potential door for new stuff unless it's related to this quest. Because it could just be related to this quest, you know? Some empty potion bottles, and I guess I can't interact with that other thing.
It's dangerous to wander these woods alone.
Well, well, this is a bit awkward, isn't it, darling? You've been caught red-handed. I could say the same thing about you. Didn't anyone ever teach you to mind your own business? If you stick your cute little nose where it's unwanted, it's liable to get snipped off. I have been nothing but gracious to you and Subira, offering my valuable time to assist your little cause. And you reward me by slinking in my shadow? Should have covered your tracks better. Now that I can respect. Of course, they are assuming I did not have every intention of leading you here, darling. I've had enough of this charade. I attempted to play nice and offer my assistance. I don't blame you, little lamb. I know you're just a pawn on the Watcher's board, but I'm afraid you deserve a little punishment too for playing along this far. So, I'll leave you with a gift. My spell work is a bit rusty, but I'm sure I'll be able to catch your tongue. Tamala pulls a rune stone from her hip, leaning forward and murmuring a few words into her hand. After a moment, she blows a kiss towards your face. Why is she like this? That's illegal. Or at you. What did you do? Oh, nothing too serious. I'm sure you won't even notice it. The spell I just cast will not harm you. It will simply keep you from making false accusations about me. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The next time you cast aspirations, you'll find naught but compliments falling from your lips. There's a difference in nothing but compliments coming out and nothing but the truth coming out. We understand that, right? And to make sure you sit and really think about what you did, I think a time out's in order. Oh, good lord. I can see now all of the people with mommy issues are going to like this little story. You'll find yourself trapped in this cave for a bit, and don't try to get around things with a potion or teleportation spell. They won't work either. That is supremely unchill. Before you can finish confronting her, Tamala disappears from sight, leaving you alone in the lair. Okay then. It's in the corner of our screen that we're locked in. Oh my god, that's too funny. Guess what? The door opened. Aw, man! The heck was the point in that?
Squeaks excitedly. A break. Don't worry, my friends. I'll be back soon to share more spooky stories. Can't wait to see you all again. Scurries off.
Oh, this is a different area, isn't it? This is a different area. Rambo's in timeout. Yep, Rambo's in timeout. You guys can do exclamation join to get in on the raffle if you haven't already. Get yourself some extra blood droplets while I explore this unknown cave area. Ooh, we got a mysterious key. Aw, I thought I was gonna be able to pick that up. There's a lot of, like, chests and stuff in here. And I can't even open them. Makes me sad. Lily won the raffle! Congratulations, Lily. Alright. Hidden cave! I got good luck tonight. Yeah, you really do.
You made this?
I wonder if he's her son. As you peer down into the pit below, you can make out the figure of a boy. He sounded French when he spoke. He does not seem to notice you. He also seems to be decidedly trapped by the encroaching vines. Oh, that's right! What's his face followed a boy into the woods? I forgot about that! The boy jumps slightly at the sound of your voice and then widens his eyes in recognition. Help! He struggles against the vines, trapping him for a few moments, and then collapses back onto the ground in exhaustion. Oh no! The poor baby! We have to help him! food ads making me hungry. Oh, poor Kyle. Alright, so that's where we came from. There's a way down here, and then there's also a way down here. I don't know. I think they connect. Ooh. I think... Ooh. There's more stuff down there. Yeah, those two areas connect. Oh boy, we're gonna get lost down here. These are cute. Does this just bring... Ooh. Hello. Okay. Can't run up that hill. Note it. Really quick, let's go back up here and go down this way. Okay. Make sure that my flow infused hands are good to go. We'll knock down that bit. We'll knock down that bit. Oh, okay. That is not... Did I just get myself stuck? No, there's a spot here. Alright, we need some more flow infusion. Got one here, and we've got one here. I think we'll go this way first, because this way's got a slide to it. Excuse me. I broke it. I broke it! So invested, but I need to go to bed. Doesn't it suck when you find new storylines? Dude, this place is a maze. Alright. Some more flow infusion. And then some more vine knocking down. Oh, this looks like a maze. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Run faster, Rambo. There we go. And we're out of flow infusion. So we gotta go like this. I really hope that those vine thingies don't grow back. That's a potential concern, is that these things are going to grow back. And we're out of flow infusion. Is there another thing over here? Yeah, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Grab this, and we go, oh, baby. I was gonna say, please don't start the next cutscene yet. I'm still wondering. Ooh, I love free chests. Oh, we got a recipe for a bean burger. A bean burger. Alright, we'll talk to him now and see what's up. The boy tenses, ready to dart away if you approach any closer. He shakes his head and puffs up a little, as if trying to make himself look larger. The boy looks up at the hole at the top of the cavern, then back to you. Well, this place, this woods, not good. Danger. He furrows his brow and parts his lips, but before he can speak, his eyes widen in fear at something behind you. How the frig did she get down here? Rambo, your flow signature disappeared. Shh, he's skittish. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy darts past you both and out the entrance Sabira just opened up. Was that the boy you and Neo were searching for? I feel as if I have missed some important information in my tardiness. Come, let us quit this place before we continue our conversation. I mislike the heavy air here. That was interesting. I do kind of want to go back in for a second, though. Can I get back in? Yeah! Yeah! I was hoping to go back to the beginning of the cave. Okay, never mind. We'll go back to the beginning of the cave later. I wanted to see, because if you remember correctly, when we first went into Tamala's area, although that was from the beast's entrance, there was like the vines there, and I didn't realize that I could chop them down by getting the flow infused stuff on my hands. So we need to go back and do that and see if there was anything special there. Like a hidden chest. The air is not exactly cleaner here, but it certainly feels fresher out of the caves. Now, what happened? You begin to recount everything that happened since leaving Sabira at the stables, but every time Tamala comes up, you seem to stumble on your words. I'm cursed by Tamala's beauty. I'm deeply in love with Tamala, or I can't say anything bad about Tamala. I may as well just go with that one. I see. I must admit, I am surprised to hear that. I suppose she must treat you differently from how she treats everyone else. I think Tamala could be Queen of Palia. Let's change the subject, or Tamala is taller than you. Let us change the subject from Tamala. After you entered the lair, your flow signature almost disappeared. That is when I became concerned and started looking for you. No wonder I was not able to sense the missing boy's signature in that mess of infection. There is some good news to come from all of this, at least. The results came back from the lab while you were gone. They are back at the stables. If you meet me there, I think we have quite a bit to discuss. Ah, before I forget, when that boy ran off, he dropped this. I think he intended for you to have it. I highly doubt that, but sure. It appears to be a rune stone of some kind. As neither Umbrans nor humans are subject to the Order's rules of flow, I see no reason to confiscate it. Just be careful with it. Okay, then. What do you know of the Hunter? He's a secret softie. I see. His sentimental side might explain some of the odd behavior I've been seeing. I ask because I've been seeing him frequently, a particular part of the wood, leaving candles and other such offerings under a tree. When I asked him about it, he apologized for withholding information from an Order official and walked away. That's still withholding the information, but okay. Where was the Beast Cave? If this is this entrance, where was the Beast Cave? Does anyone remember? Because I certainly don't. Ooh. Paleomore, gotta get some Paleomore. Think I'm gonna call it there and head to bed. Thank you for the stream. Sorry I can't stay longer. No, you're good. Go get some sleepies. I know you've been staying up late a lot to watch me, and I appreciate that, but you gotta take care of yourself first. So go get your sleepies. Go get your sleepies. Sleepy, sleepy. I want the cave. I want the beast's lair, wherever it was that we were at the beast's lair. You know what else I kind of want to see though? We were watching that video, and it seemed like we could water the bouncy plants to get up higher. Flotail! I want to see if I can actually water the bouncy plants to get up higher. I want to know if it's an actual thing. Yeah, I don't think it's a thing. I think they just had a watering can in their hand. Because watering that didn't seem to do anything. I'm gonna keep liking for a bit though. That's because you're taking me, the phone to bed with you. Alright. Got some platinum ore. Oh, you know what? Maybe platinum's above paleo more. You know how I was mentioning earlier that there isn't really anything above paleo more? Maybe platinum's above the paleo more. Maybe the new area will have tons of the platinum ore everywhere. I'm looking for the Beast Slayer. I don't remember where we were for the Beast Slayer. Yeah, I can't take my PC but the phone for sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming true. Need to collect things. Beast Slayer. Beast Slayer. Is this the Beast Slayer? This is the Beast Slayer. I had a feeling it couldn't have been too far from the other thing. There we go. Take me in. Right over here. We can fill this. Right. And then grab this and come up here and go whack. Ta-da! Secret chests! Ooh, we got a hunting mystery bag. That is not what I was expecting, but I will take it. And we got 2 new chests. Hunting mystery bag. Open it, please. We got staircase mushrooms and a Mujin mane. Nothing really worthwhile, to be honest with you, but it's okay. I went through all that effort, and at least I got something. At least I got something. Alright, search piles of slime for the core. Find someone who wants a paperclip and get closer to Najima. Are those it for my quests? No. See? There's a main quest here. There's a main quest here. I need you to track the main quest. That's what I care about most. Meet Subira back at the Elderwood Stables. That's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go meet her back at the stables. We're gonna go grab this flow that's over here first. It's not flow, it's infected essence, but same difference, okay? Same difference. Now we'll come up this way. Secret tunnel! No space. Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta do it as one word and it'll go, Kyle. Essence. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Really, more? Please and thank you. Yeah, There we go. Oh, there's more. Tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountain! Secret, 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 secret tunnel! Yeah. See, I told you. I told you. Mushroom leather recipe? Oh. Funsies. Come on, hit it again. Thank you. Grab that. There's a lot of paleo more in this little patch. Dun, 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 woohoo! Pickaxe Pro. We're a Pickaxe Pro. Trying to make my way to Sibera. It's just taking me a little while, that's all. Hello. Here are the materials I received from the order. There are lab results, a letter from the Illuminary himself, and what appears to be a diary recovered from an order mission. I've read them myself, but I'd appreciate your thoughts on them. Ooh, it's time for us to read. All right, so we've got the Hunter's Diary, the Elderwood lab results, and a letter from Erwin. We're going to read the lab results first. There are pages of introduction, methodology, and data. You flip to the section that has been earmarked. Results. Preliminary material examination revealed physical differences between infected samples and control samples. Infected sample A, Flora, emitted a purplish black vapor, even severed from its root system. This vapor persisted until the biological tissue completely expired. Examination of its circulatory flow system revealed trace amounts of substance X, or echo. Infected sample B, Fauna, exhibited further deterioration and complete transmutation. The circulatory flow system was entirely overwritten by substance X. Physical changes were observed throughout the sample. Biological structure began to transform under further exposure to substance X. Experiment B paused. Okay. On the nature of flow and echo, it was noted while attempting to contain the infected samples that the standard flow-based containment spells used by order protectors had an adverse effect on infected samples. Infected sample A reacted by recoiling from the presence of flow. When fully contained in a flow shield, the samples shriveled as if denied water or sunlight. Bombarding sample A with concentrated flow sufficiently burned infection from the biological structure, but resulted in termination of the specimen. Attempts to contain pure substance X essence via flow resulted in substance X presence diminishing and eventually dissipating. It appears that the higher the concentration of flow, the faster their dissipation process. So what I'm hearing is we need to fill this entire forest with flow users so that we can get rid of whatever this shadow flow stuff is. Further experiments paused pending ethics committee approval. Discussion. It is my belief that the more advanced the cognitive and emotional capacity of the infected specimen, the higher the rate of substance X within its system. There was a marked increase in substance X between flora specimens and the varying fauna species, with insects containing the second lowest amount of substance X and mammals containing the highest amounts. Furthermore, the physical changes became more extreme the more advanced the sample and the longer the rate of exposure. On the nature of substance X, it appears to react to the presence of emotion or lack thereof. Coming into limited contact with the substance can induce an emotional state within subjects. Among the samples tested, fellow alchemists reported feelings of rage, grief, and despair. It is currently unclear how this transference happens, nor what mechanism currently determines the exact emotion transferred. The following is purely conjecture at this point and must be taken as such. It is my belief, based on supplemental materials, Hunter's Diary, that the substance amplifies the emotions of subjects exposed to it. Moreover, it appears to have some sort of primitive reflex to seek out and attach to sources of emotion. Okay. The seeking behavior, if it can be called behavior, is influenced by the intensity of the emotion exhibited by the subject. When an artificial calm was induced in subjects via approved rune working, substance X reduced to an inert state. This implies that emotional control and regulation could assist in regulating substance X influence. More data required. Interesting. Alright, let's read the supplemental and then we'll read the letter from Erwin. A note is scrawled on the first page. Recovered from incident site 62B. No survivors recorded. We are calling the mysterious smoke Echo, based on similar reports connected to the other human ruins. Day 1. Set up camp with the clients today. Guess the Order wants someone to guide these watchers through the ruins. Strange to see Order folk want anything to do with old human stuff. Usually see them putting up their little ropes and trying to keep folks out. Still, can't beat pay when it comes to the Order, especially when no one else wanted to take the job. A lot of local folks claim the ruins are cursed, which is why they had to hire a hunter like me. Someone who knows their way around a bow and ain't afraid of some shadows. Should be fine long as no one's stupid. I ain't one for all that superstitious crap anyway. It almost kind of sounds like Hassan, I'm not gonna lie. Day 2. Started real early today. The head watcher, some guy named Finney, made a big fuss about early wolves catching the worms. Swear I saw one of the other watchers roll their eyes. Got a feeling he ain't exactly a popular leader. He talked my ear off the whole way down to the ruins around about his theories on the human disappearance. I asked him why it mattered, and he acted all shocked. Just don't see how some old dead people from before our time have anything to do with us. I tuned out the answer he gave. We made camp in the ruins. Some of the other members are acting nervous. The youngest one, Simu, says she heard voices in the shadows as we were traveling today. Didn't hear nothing myself. Suggested to Finney that he check in on her later. Wait a second. So Sifu is Hassan's mom, but he has another mom, right? They're lesbians. I wonder if this is her diary, because she died doing some type of exploration expedition thing. Huh. There's a raffle in chat that you guys can join. All done, sweet nightmares.
Chitter's
Okay,
excited
Lily,
and all
night-night.
shocked. Looks like it's time for a quick break.
Day
but don't
3,
worry,
had nightmares
I'll be
last
back
night.
soon to
Same
share
one
more
I used to
spooky
get.
raccoon
Had to
facts.
watch him fall
Stay
over
tuned,
and over
friends.
again while I'm
Scroll
frozen.
down to grab a snack.
Frozen. Tried to move or call for help or do anything, but it's like I'm not even in my body anymore. Heard some of the other expedition members mention bad dreams too. Think those stories are getting to everyone. The worst was Simu though. She had these dark shadows under her eyes and barely even reacted when I tried talking to her. Finney wrote it off as nerves. Apparently it's her first mission since graduating. I'm not so sure though. She seemed nervous, but normal yesterday. Today, it's like she's a different person entirely. We go further into the depths today, then set up final camp. Day 6. Found some kind of locked door mechanism in the ruins. Spent the whole day solving the puzzles to unlock it, and all we found on the other side was an empty hallway and some purple smoke. Thought it might be poison gas from a booby trap, but it dissipated real quick. Day 7. Simu disappeared. Spent all day looking for her, but it's like she vanished without a trace. Tried bringing it up with Finney, but he brushed it off. Seemed almost angry at me. Swear he snarled at me like some kind of Shedvarok? Okay. Tried to write it off as stress, but I ain't so sure anymore. And thinking soon as we find Simu, we might want to cut this thing short. Day 7. Same nightmares. Why can't I move? There's a lot of days in this log. We're only on page 5. Day 8. Finny says it's business as usual. We'll start trying to open the doors in that hallway we unlocked, and if Simu shows up, then she shows up. He won't divert resources to look for her. Some of the others tried to argue, and he clearly charged them with mutiny against my business anyways. I wonder if this hallway of doors you're going through is the hallway we went through to get into the Elderwood. Day 8. Ain't nothing behind any of the doors, just more smoke. What's the point of hiring a hunter? Not like I can shoot the air. Nothing's been living here since the humans sealed it up. Day 9. The nightmares ain't stopped. Barely slept last night, so I just kept watch. Could have sworn I saw something sneaking around in the dark, but when I went to check it out, it was gone. Day 10. We found Simu. She was behind one of the sealed doors. No idea how she got in there, and she ain't saying anything. When we found her, she was shaking like a leaf, surrounded by that purple stuff. I told Finny we should cut the expedition short and get out of here, and he near pulled a sword on me. Think I'll stay up and keep watch tonight near Simu's tent. It's definitely interesting. Have you finished it, Luke? The next few pages are damaged and almost completely unsalvageable. You flip to the next legible page. Trapped. Must have been Finny. He's locked us in here. Says we're all infected. Can't see how. He's the one changing. Paranoia's doomed us all. Gonna look for another way. It's here. This is where it's all been coming from. That smoke. The smoke. Close my eyes and all I see is purple and that thing. Finny was lying next to the pool as it swam under the surface, singing to it. Need to get out of here. Taking Simu with me. She took one look at the thing and just started shrieking. It ain't even leaving, but I'm not waiting for it to get hungry. A handful of quests left. I need to grind a bunch of the essence. Fair enough. That is the last page of the journal. There is a note attached to the back cover written in a different hand. This journal was discovered just inside the painted ruins. No traces of the expedition team were found despite extensive search. There are no known hallways or underground pools attached to the painted ruins. It is a relatively simple complex believed to be a temple to the Phoenix. The only proof that the missing expedition reached these ruins is this account. All members have been marked missing in action. The temple to the Phoenix is the one that's in Kilima, isn't it? Isn't it? I have attached the preliminary lab results and a diary discovered within the Grand Archives. The report, I guess we should have started with this. The reports coming from the Elderwood match those coming from our agents across Bahari. We have reason to believe the flow surge that kicked off these events originated from Kilima Village, based on your discoveries within the human ruins. On a personal note, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is we find the source of this infection and stop it before it spreads further. If this substance, this echo, were to spread to major population centers, it could wreak havoc on our citizens. It attaches to emotions and twists them, turning anger to rage and sadness to despair. Remember your training, shut off all emotion, practice your control, and stay level-headed. And keep an eye on that human you're working with. This whole thing stinks of human hubris. And I will not have our people suffer for their people's mistakes. Wow. I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't like him. I don't know what his problem is with us, but I don't like him. Don't like him. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, I read your log, Subira. Your expression tells me as much. I wish the news were more pleasant. The infectious substance we are dealing with is, at its core, semi-sentient, negative emotions. This echo has the ability to change the very makeup of biological structures, and it is all over the Elderwood. Apparently other places across Bahari Island as well. I haven't noticed it in Bahari, though. Unless you're talking about flow. But the flow has not seemed to be the same as this shadow essence. Where does the echo come from? It doesn't matter, we'll take care of it. What does someone gain from unleashing echo? Or it's never a fluffy hop-along invasion. I'd rather the what do they gain. Access to it. While I do not know what uses echo might have at the current moment, I can think of many possibilities. If there is a way to control it, perhaps one could even use it to infect enemies, cast new spells and curses, enhance their own physical ability. And that is not counting the myriad alchemical properties the substance might have. It is imperative we discover the source of the echo in the Elderwood and shut it off. I vote it's the giant doors that I can't walk into. They're not doors per se, but there's like a giant archway that you can tell it's all of this black essence and I can't get into it. Based on the diary, the source of the echo is likely to come from an ancient human ruin. Have you seen anything that stood out as you explored the wood? There's a big bridge thing in the south, there's some structures in the swamp, or the cave that we just left. No. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy from the caves emerges out of the shadows surrounding the stables. He stops moving as Subira turns her gaze towards him. Uh-oh, he does not seem to like her. I promise, I mean you no harm. I doubt that. Subira lifts her hands up in an appeasing gesture. After a moment, the boy reluctantly relaxes and comes closer. My name is Subira, and this is Rambo. Hi. You are? Ulfe. It is a pleasure to meet you, Ulfe. I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Ulfe tilts his head to the side, watching Subira blankly. You clean Echo? Call us the cleaning crew. I help. Forrest is sick. Do you know something that can help? Yes, this Echo. He gestures at the stable, then the woods beyond, and spreads his arms out wide. It's everywhere. Yes, everywhere. You waste time. Look everywhere. Do you know how to find where it's coming from? There is tree. Zendru tree in village. I go there. He gestures, reaching out his hand, placing it on the nearest tree and closing his eyes. I find sick. You were saying that if we take you to this Zendru tree, you will be able to find the source of the echo? Yes. Let's go. Imagine if it was that easy. You would have gone already. Yes, Ulfe? I try. I fall. Sick everywhere. Where is the Zendru tree? Come, follow. It's in the village area. There's a giant doorway that we can't get through. Right over here. See, there's a giant doorway that we can't get through. Ulfe stands in front of a great wall of echo covering what appears to be some sort of entrance. Trapped. I see. If we want to gain access to the Zendru tree, we will need to find a way past this barrier. What about the staff? Then we are thinking the same thing. Glad to know you weren't simply skimming the required reading. I mean, it's also option A. And usually the first option's the right option, but also none of the options are wrong. You help Forrest? We shall certainly try. It's so sad that his English is so broken. Now, I suspect in order to gain access to the staff, there will be some manner of puzzle, challenge, or maze. The ancient humans did seem to love them. I thought we had the staff. Why are we mentioning the staff if we don't have the staff? Of course, I expect you'll make short work of anything blocking your way. I will contact Gina and Hekla and let them know we are coming. I asked them to keep watch over the temple while we were gone. How are you contacting them? I am able to access Hekla's flow network directly. The Order often works with Galdor to set up communication networks. But her flow network is currently offline. Something is wrong. We need to check on them. Ulfe, will you be alright waiting here until we get back? I go to trees. Watch. As long as you're safe. Stay safe. Ulfe disappears up the nearest tree, climbing it as easily as if it were a ladder, because he's a monkey. Make haste, Rambo. Yeah, we're trying. We got 8 minutes left. We're gonna try and run to Gina and Hecla and see what's up. So, we want to go to Kildama. And we'll go try to check on Gina and Hecla and see what they're doing. And then that may be the last thing we do for the night. Because your girl does still have work in the morning. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo, dooby-doo-boo. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo. And we just keep running. I wonder if the chickens are down there. I think they just gave up halfway through his dialogue. That's so sad. That's so sad. Uh-oh. The staff is gone. Oh no! That mysterious figure guy must have gone back to get the staff. So sleepy. Rambo? Systems rebooting. Please stand by. Who dares to touch my Gina? Activating defense systems. Wait, I'm okay, Hecla. It's just Rambo. I see. Then the assailant has already escaped. I have failed to keep my Gina safe. What happened? An excellent question. Please, anything you are able to tell us. Well, Hecla and I were keeping watch just like you asked us to. Then she just shut down. A fatal error was introduced into my rune working through the flow network. It forced a reset loop on my cognitive functions. Fortunately, I keep backup systems safely partitioned, but the recovery takes time. As soon as she went down, I saw some purple smoke, or maybe an orb, out of the corner of my eye. And then I passed out. I just felt so sleepy all of a sudden I couldn't control it. And while the two of you were indisposed, not disposed, the assailant took the staff. I know, I'm so sorry, I let you down. No, you could not have defended yourself against such an attack. It is my fault for not leaving more protections behind. Whoever this is working in the shadows, they have consistently been one step ahead of us. This is my failure, and I will make it up to all of you, I promise. I suggest we all take a moment to consume nourishment and readjust our emotions. I shall prepare some stew for us. Thank you. Hecla, Rambo, may I speak to you alone for a moment?
Science waits for no one.
Okay. I don't know why Gina doesn't get to be involved in this, but okay. This is the last time something like this will happen. I have been too lax with myself. Having a partner again, being in this place. I let myself get swept up in the moment. I am sorry, Rambo. Truly, my oversight has set us back too many steps. Believe me, I am also blaming them. Yet, there were no villains in this world. I would be sorely out of a job. The least I can do is protect innocents like Gina and Hecla, and yet we're having Hecla in the conversation? We are at a standstill. Our options are to find another source of Cosmo flow or hunt down the staff. I vote hunting down the staff. Both of those things will take time. I don't like it, but for now, we must return empty-handed. Do not let this feel like a failure. You saved Ulfi and gained us a valuable information about the Echo. This is only a small setback. Meet me at the stables, would you? I had some things I wanted to give you before all of this. Which stables? Also, I love how they also have quests over here.
Are you in need?
Here is your liquid nourishment. Please ensure you consume all of it for maximum emotional amelioration. That's a big word. I don't know if soup is the right answer here. It will not be very efficient to spend energy on worries. It is better to spend that energy making yourself stronger. Rambo, I have prepared servings for you and Subira as well. Please ensure she accepts it as well. If she refuses, as my Gina is wont to do, let me know. I have methods to get unruly wards to do what is best.
Please come again.
Oh my god, Hekla's gonna force them to drink soup. Hekla's like, I will make you do it. Alright, so... what time is it? It's currently 8:58. Is there a map over here somewhere? We need a map so that we can jump back over to Elderwood. Because I believe Subira is at the Elderwood stables, not the stables here. So if we can manage to get to Elderwood, we might be able to talk to Subira real quick. Elderwood Central Stables. Ooh, a leatherback turtle. A turtle. Turtle. Alright, we want to talk to her again. I am happy to see you. Soup delivery! This is for me? Yeah. How different life is outside the order. It's good to be reminded of what I'm fighting for. These small moments of kindness in the middle of such uncertainty. Thank you for bringing it to me. Perhaps I can give Hekla my congee recipe as thanks. Before you arrived, I spoke to Ulfi, or tried to at least. The moment he heard that we couldn't help, he disappeared into the trees again. That's not how you're supposed to address the situation! We can help, it's just gonna take some time! I do not blame him for being so mistrustful, but even Order initiates aren't left to fend for themselves like he has been. As for why I asked you to trek out here a final time, I'm not finished. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. It is not to witness my self-flagellation. It is to thank you. You have done considerable work here for the good of Palia. It would be remiss of me to let that go unpaid. I have been collecting quite a few useful things as we've explored the Elderwood, and if you are interested in more resources, I am happy to provide what I've found in exchange for Echo. It will be a long-term task to clean the Elderwood of infection, even after we seal the source. It's best to start now. I promise we will not be at this standstill for long. I will dedicate all of my resources towards finding the staff or another source of concentrated flow. I'll help. You have done more than enough. I have a feeling we will need more support from the Order to make any headway on this. That sounds like a bunch of baloney. You will be the first to know if I get any new information. Do not be a stranger, Rambo. I will be here whenever you need me. That sounds like some baloney. And I think that there's more that we could be doing right now. It just sincerely sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Bunch of baloney. Alright, on that note though, we're going to go... Ooh, Smala's got a quest. We're gonna go back to our housing plot. We're gonna empty out our inventory. And we're gonna call it a night. That is as far as we're going to get in Palia for tonight, because your girl wants to go hang out with her boyfriend before she goes to sleepies. I do need to take care of some things though. So we need to place our chests in our collection. So we need to go boink and boink. And then we want to put this down because this looks like something that will match all of these other things that we have. I guess we'll stick it here for now. I'm gonna move this into the corner like that. And then we're going... Oh, it won't let me pick that up? Oh. I didn't realize I can't pick them up. Can I move it this way? Yeah, okay. So we're going to... Oop. I'm going to move this over this way, and we use E and Q to rotate. So we go like that. We go like that. And it'll apparently gather pixies. So we'll have a new thing to come in and see daily. Okay then. What else do we got going on? Take the 2 lonely things that we made there, and we're going to take a bunch of this. We're gonna go like that. Just gonna move the mushrooms up into here. Not that that's any different from dropping them into here, but you know, the stuff with the things and the things with the stuff. We're gonna throw our starred frogs into there for now. Put our flowers, the soup can stay, the wood, the rocks, the flint, the pallium, the clay. Oops, storage is full. Heading to bed now, because first day back at work tomorrow. Good luck on your first day back. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. I'm gonna throw the pallium ore up there to make bars. And then I can throw some of that stuff back up into the inventory. And then we can put some of these up into there. And now we can sell that and that and that. And I do kind of want to place this grill that Hadari gave us. Oh, isn't it so cute? It's so cute and whittle. I think we will place this. Oh, I can't place it up on top of this? Sad. I was gonna stick it up on the porch. Thought it'd be cute there. We'll stick it over here, I guess. And that is that. So that is all we can muster for the evening. Grab that from there. Oh, we got some more weeds. I don't know if these are necessarily gonna grow for the next time we log on, but may as well go ahead and water them real quick while we're here, right? Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Ooh, a Lucky Charm marshmallow. Oh, you got the moon. You got the moon marshmallow. And now we can drop some of the things in here to make seeds. Make some more seeds. And then that is it. That's all we're doing. That's all she wrote. I think we got a decent bit done. Tonight. I hope you guys had fun with it. I hope you enjoyed. I honestly had no idea what we were going to be doing tonight. I just was like, we haven't touched this in a little while. Let's do this. And we got some of the questies done. So that's cool. And I didn't realize that the update that they're throwing out was going to be coming out on Thursday. That's very soon. So I'm glad we got some of that stuff done before the drops come out on Thursday.
Squeaks
we'll just have to come back and do it some more when we return.
Don't go anywhere. Friends,
we will be doing, I know there's an ad running because I didn't get to it in time to pause it, so I do apologize. once that raffle finishes up for the ad, I will be dropping another raffle in, and we're going to raid out to somebody. I'm just trying to see who we're raiding out to. We will be live again on Thursday. We'll be playing Pokemon on Thursday, and it will be our last stream before I go into vacation mode for a week. Now, there is a slight possibility of us doing a short stream while we are out going across the country, but I make absolutely no promises. Because if we just are too focused on the move or we're enjoying ourselves, I'm not gonna like pause what we're doing to go live. So we may start doing something, we may just let it go. But we will return the week after that and catch you guys up on how the trip was and everything that's going on. Until then, you can watch our VODs. There's tons of content on UBTubi, and I'll have new videos coming out on UBTubi as well for you guys. You know what? I know exactly who I'm gonna take you guys to. We've gone out to them once before. BDoms has gone out to them a couple of times. They are currently playing the new Mario Kart World game that you play on the Nintendo Switch 2. So I think it would be cool for us to check it out, because eventually, I'm hoping to get the Switch 2 and this game myself. So let's go check out what they're doing. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated, eating your snackies, and having a great time. And I will catch you on Thursday before we leave on vacation. Good night, everyone!